Welcome to this video. I'm going to review Esthesis album Watching Worlds Collide. Now I would say they're art prog, neo-prog, or prog noir as far as categories go. So this band was new to me, although I did this review a while ago. Sorry, it's been a delay to make it into video format. But anyways, speaking as one who has done many reactions on this channel to music, and I noticed that the first thing you do naturally, I do anyways, is I always compare it to something that I'm already familiar with. So who came to mind when I first listened to this album? Well, a few different artists, Talk Talk, Tears for Fears, David Sylvian, Steven Wilson, especially in the vocal department as far as Steven Wilson, and also reminded me of Alan Parsons Project and maybe even The X-Files, you know that TV series, I'm sure you do. Anyways, right away I was drawn to Arnaud Nicolaou's drumming. With all the modern advances in the box drum production, you know, which I have nothing against. It's just that it was refreshing to hear the tasteful flourishes of a genuine drummer sitting at a properly mic'd drum kit. So he's joined by Marc Anguille on bass, who lays down plenty of great grooves throughout much of it. And it sounds like he's doing the two-fingered kind of approach, not really any kind of plectrum playing of the bass. And that's sort of the way I play, preferably myself. And I know Geddy Lee, for example, my favorite bass, he does it all one finger, but we're going to say it sounds like two-finger approach. Correct me if you know. So Esthesis is firmly rooted in sophisticated prog pop rock. The vocals are by Aurélien Gould. I hope I pronounced his name right. He's got sort of a laid-back singing style, and but he's constantly reaching, and I don't mean in a kind of stretching his voice kind of way. It's more like an introspective quality of reaching as a singer in pursuit of answers. So we've got Mathilde Collett. She adds some beautiful complementary vocals on several of the tracks, and that helps to shape as well the band's distinct, nuanced sound. Compositionally, the album is broad and expansive, with little repetition, not much at all, and a willingness to wander down long, winding corridors of sound. While it does rock out at times, for emphasis, I would say, the overall vibe is laid back in a cool and deliberate way. That's where I draw the connection between prog and noir as I review this album. The music often feels wrapped in a smoky, mysterious cloud, like it's unfolding from the shadows. There's some truly mature and memorable songwriting on display here, supported by superb arrangements and richly jazz-influenced chord progressions. The band isn't bound by predictable chorus structures, you know, verse chorus. Instead, the songs unfold in an expansive, often unexpected ways. Much of the music is piano-centric, with tasteful and layered use of synths and textures that complement the core beautifully. Trevor Horn would love this, and I think he'd be a great producer, a perfect producer for this band. Not to say it wasn't well produced. I think it is a well-produced album. The album carries an introspective tone. It's relaxed, unhurried, never trying too hard to impress. No one's breaking a sweat here, and that restraint adds to its charm. There's some lovely violin work on track 3. There's a horn section that makes very welcome appearances throughout several songs. It really suits the aesthetic of the band too. The atmospheric touches are especially notable. Some tracks would fit seamlessly as, you know, background music in a modern crime noir TV series or Netflix series. So, what do I give it as far as a score? I gave it a 4 out of 5 dog bones. Esthesis, they exude this smoky ambience, and I describe it as prog noir. As I said, a sound steeped in jazz influences that creates a really rich atmospheric sense of mystery. While the tone leans toward the darker side, there's enough uplift to keep it moving forward with some optimism. So 4 out of 5 dog bones. Great job, Esthesis. Sorry this video was so late. I wrote this, of course, a while back and had meant to make it in video format. So I'm catching up, and there's going to be all of those reviews in video format coming on the channel, plus a ton more. Leave me your comments below. That's it. Spiraling out. It's Dean. Talk to you later. Bye.